All right, we are out here at the NADA Show 2025 at the Covideo booth. I'm standing here with Craig and Nino. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for just a moment.
Thank you for having us, man. Yeah.
Craig, as the CEO of Covideo, obviously video is in the name. You guys have been around doing this for 20 years.
Yes.
And I think that video has kind of started to become the sexy thing, and you have been doing it for a long time as a company.
Yes.
Talk to us about like the legacy that has brought you to what you're doing today. Like, where have you come from, and why has video been so important?
I think, thanks Kyle, I think that it was the belief of the founders that it was possible to connect with customers in a very different way with video, and really to bring the relationship that could only be done in person in the past into their living room, into their, out with their family and friends. And it was just a much deeper, more personal relationship. So I think there was a genuine understanding of what that could be. And then 20 years ago, the vision to push that forward. And so then I came in over the last couple of years, and with the team, we've been able to really try to take it to the next level.
That's awesome. Obviously, you said to me that you've been using Covideo in one way or another since 2019.
Yeah, man.
That's a pretty early adoption, honestly, for like what's in the industry right now for utilizing video across the operation. Why did you initially start with video? What was the reason for that?
I want to be the first. I started in February 2019. This is before COVID, before you had to actually use video. And I looked at, I got a 12-year-old who was, younger at that point, and all people do now is scroll, man. Videos is what captures us, man. You got 40 seconds of their attention to grab them and love them and make them go, hey, man, I want to deal with it, right? So we started doing video back on my old store, and I transitioned to Lindsay Group back on August 1st, and my first vendor I signed up my first 10 days was moving Covideo into a store that had never sent videos before. So like a culture of literally people that never sent a video to doing 1,000 videos a month now. So we said 900 videos a month, 900, 950, we had 1,100 views a month, and we're dominating my market.
That's amazing. Yeah. So obviously coming in just a couple of years ago, taking a company that's been doing video for a long time and continuing to progress it.
Right.
What are the things that you're challenging convention with in this game of sending personalized video today?
Right. I don't know if it's challenging conventions, but it's really never losing sight that we need to be within the workflow of the user, right? We have to make video be as easy as possible. And sometimes people are intimidated by doing video. We have to figure out ways to lower that bar, like to make it easier for them. So it's really trying to make it easy, trying to make it accessible, and so that we can get people like Nino sending 1,000 videos a month and really impacting their business.
Yeah, when you, I think some dealers might be hesitant to start video because it's a training effort, it's a culture effort, there is, even as seamless as it can be, there's a workflow process that has to go into it. You went into a store, which is similar to like getting a net new product and kind of introducing it. To dealers that are maybe hesitant to do this, what's the encouragement from you?
Just believe in what the change is. I mean, it is a culture change, right? And it takes having a simple platform like Covideo, which is simple in a good way. Keep it simple, stupid, right? I could take someone that's 19 years old, someone that's 60 years old, put it in front of that app, and they will shoot a clean-cut video to send to a customer. The view rate's strong. As long as you have a follow-up process that's just managed the correct way, it works phenomenally. But it has to be managed. It has to be a culture change from the operator down. If it's not going to work.
Yeah. Now, obviously, one of the big buzzwords this year is AI, and everybody over the last 12 to 18 months has been trying to figure out how to leverage it within their technology. What are you guys doing right now to bring AI into the workflow of video?
Well, I think there's kind of two phases. The first phase is trying to make, again, back to trying to make it easier for folks. In the used car business in particular, it's really hard for people to know every different feature of every different car that may be on their lot.
Sure.
So AI can help educate the salesperson. It can help them understand who the typical consumer is of a car and what are the features that matter the most. And then it can help script out and narrate a conversation, and it possibly even a video walk around. Be sure to spend special attention on the all-wheel drive, highlight the engine capabilities. So at the beginning, I think it's helping advance the usage of the people that use the product. But in time, I think it just becomes simplifying the full process. We don't exactly know where that will go, but the challenge is going to be making sure that we keep the humanity and keep the personal connection while also bringing the efficiencies that come with AI. So we don't know exactly where that's going to go, but we're flexible folks, and we'll adapt and we'll move with our customers to get there.
That's awesome. Now the question always becomes, I've done all this, it was the first vendor you called, but what's the business outcome of creating a culture around video?
Well, the culture is the response rate you get from customers, and the customer satisfaction, the feedback you get. When you have a survey that comes back going, hey, I did business with you because of video. A 5-star Google review saying, I did business because they were the first person to reach out in a video. And I'm not anti-AI, but I'm scared of AI to a certain point because people expect AI. I'm an impel store that uses it during not normal hours. My customers, when they see a face, they see a voice, they see a walk around going, hey, Nino's a real person, Nino's a real salesperson. I'm not some bot you're talking to going, hey, when do you want to come in? When do you want to schedule an appointment? Did you have any other questions? What's your payment like? We're people, man. People sell to people, people make money, you know?
Yeah, I love that. I don't know if you've seen the shirt. We're all about the people business, absolutely. Yes. What are you excited about in 2025 as your product is evolving and what you're going to be able to give back in the product roadmap? Maybe?
Yeah, well, I think I'm really excited about several of the new capabilities of our product. One, going back to ease of use, we've benchmarked the product against all the best video capabilities in the marketplace, the TikToks, the YouTubes, and we've tried to bring that capability into our user base. And the results and the reception has been incredibly strong. So again, keeping it simple, focus on the simple things, but make it easier for people to use every day. And so our efforts are focused on ease of use and adoption. And so bringing in the AI stuff, AI is a tool in our toolbox, but bringing AI in ways that help people get more value out of the solution is what I'm most excited about.
That's awesome. Well, you two are obviously extremely passionate about making sure that video and that human interaction, which obviously I love, is deep rooted in all of the operations of the business. Thanks for spending a little bit of time with us today.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you,
awesome.
Kyle. This was great. Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys.